Okay, let's talk about the California gubernatorial recall. The California gubernatorial recall is today. There are basically two possibilities. Either the don't recall, the keep Gavin Newsom side wins, and Gavin Newsom remains the Democratic governor of California, an overwhelmingly Democratic state, or the remove Gavin Newsom side wins, and almost certainly an outrageous right-wing extremist named Larry Elder becomes the pro-Trump, anti-vax, anti-mask governor of California. Really horrible stuff. We'll get to how it's looking in a moment. Last night, Joe Biden actually was in California and he did an event in support of Gavin Newsom. Ron Filipkowski doing a great job with his team covering the riffraff outside the event. He has teams at all of these different events filming. Check out this is just to give you like the flavor of what's going on. This is just another argument between, there's anti-vaxxers, there's all sorts of wacky people showing up, and just listen to the arguments that are taking place here if you can.
Not in California. Young mind who's been indoctrinated by the public school system, and it's wrong. Do your research. It's going to go up. And you know what's going to go up?
Notice what's going on here. There's two different arguments going on in front of an F. Joe Biden sign. It's just complete and total chaos.
Why are they mandating all the legal shit they're doing underneath? Democrats want to clear you guys down and dumb. No, they are not. My daughter, right?
You guys following the disagreement here?
That is Democrats. Even a Democrat. No. How many deaths? Do you know how many deaths there have been? Tell me, because I know. There's over hundreds of thousands of deaths in less than 1 year.
Now, the audio glitched, but I think Air Force Mom, unmasked Air Force Mom, is yelling that there have been hundreds of thousands of deaths from the vaccine. Is that what she's saying?
Less than 1 year, sweetheart. Guess what? You gotta have. Do you know how many people died from the flu? Your business, you start a business. Less died from the vaccine in 1 year. Have you looked it up?
She's saying more people died from the vaccine than the flu, I guess.
That's where you've been indoctrinated. That's where you're brainwashed. Because not everybody dies of COVID, honey. Not everybody dies of COVID. COVID has a 99% survival rate. Why do I need a vaccine? Why do my kids who have an immune system need a vaccine? They don't.
Oh my God. So that's Air Force Mom screaming there. The Proud Boys also had a presence at this event. This is a short clip. If you're not watching, the Proud Boys are walking with a huge banner. It's all nuts. The banner says "Free all political prisoners now," which is a reference. Basically, they're saying free all of the rioters who were arrested on January 6th. They want the insurrectionists freed. Are they saluting now? What are they doing? There's a police line. Someone just yelled communists there. Man, these are the last places I would be caught. It's crazy. Then they went back to Air Force Mom like a while later, and the argument was still going on with anti-vax Air Force Mom.
You're 20. You have some growing up to do. Do your research. It's going to get worse. And let me tell you something. You are missing one here. You are missing one here. The majority of our military does not support our commander. It's going to break us with the higher taxes. We're going to pay taxes.
So this is like, oh my God, what a sociological experiment. So if you've just been listening to these people arguing, on the left / kind of like in the background, you've got unmasked, unvaccinated Air Force Mom telling a woman that more people died from the vaccine than from the flu in the last year. That's, of course, not true. Then in the foreground, you have another woman saying that if Gavin Newsom stays in, the taxes will break California. Now, remember, California has one of the most dynamic economies in the world. If California were a country, it would be growing almost as quickly as many really quickly growing developing nations. There's a homelessness problem without a doubt. It's not affordable for everyone, but one of the things that makes places expensive is demand. People want to be there, and it drives the prices of things up. So two wacky arguments happening at the exact same time.
And they're getting everything for free. Illegal immigrants have more rights than we do.
Illegal immigrants have more rights than we. So the xenophobia gets thrown in too.
It's more about illegal immigrants. They get free medical, EBT,
Yeah.
I pay $9,000 a month in taxes. $9,000 a month.
Okay, well, but how much do you make? What percentage is that? Okay, so the important thing is the recall is today. Today. If you haven't voted yet, you've got to vote. Mail in that ballot. The good news is that after in early August, it was basically tied. Okay, it was basically tied in early August. Gavin Newsom has built a lead that is now 16 points. Now, does that mean we don't vote? Of course not. It means you've got to go vote. You've got to go vote. Results are expected around 8 p.m. California time tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern time. I will be streaming up until we get those first results, and I hope that you will join me. Unfortunately, or maybe predictably, Larry Elder, the leading Republican candidate, is not committed to accepting the results if he loses. Let's talk about that next. One of our sponsors is Sheath Underwear. It is the hottest part of the year right now. If you're a guy who wears traditional underwear, you know about the sticking and the rubbing and the chafing. Not something you have to worry about with Sheath Underwear, which is designed with multiple ergonomic compartments in the front, which prevent skin-on-skin contact, keeping everything separate, dry, cool, and comfortable. Sheath actually just re-released 2 limited edition styles, the Flower of Life, featuring a stylish enamoring flower pattern and bold geometric waistband. The other limited edition style is the Mesh Airflow, specially designed to be lightweight and promote extra coolness and breathability. Sheath Underwear was designed by an Iraq War veteran who was looking for a way to keep himself dry and comfortable in the hot desert. And the underwear he developed ended up being perfect for just about any context in everyday use. Sheath Underwear is giving my viewers 20% off when you go to sheathunderwear.com/Pacman and use the promo code Pacman.